Black mold is no joke at all. I got sick for 14 years from it, didn't even know it was there. My daughter gets sick for 6 or 7 years, and I disregarded it. I kind of laughed at when people say, oh, it could be mold. It could be mold. Yeah, right. Okay, it could be mold. That's what's causing her to have seizures. That's what's causing her eyes to cross. That's what's causing her to itch until she bled. That was what's causing me to lose 70 pounds, have parasites, candida rashes all over my body. It was mold, right? That makes no sense. But the reality is, it makes perfect sense. Black mold produces trichothecenes, okay? Trichothecenes are the most toxic mycotoxin on Earth. They're so toxic, they've been used in biological warfare. It shuts down protein synthesis, so you can't even reproduce your own cells. Your cells are damaged. It wipes out your immune system, knocks down your regulatory T cells, gets your mast cells to go crazy, causes your gut to become leaky. I mean, the list goes on. It wipes out all your nutrients. It just is the worst thing out there that no one's really paying attention to. If you have neurological conditions, you have autoimmune disease, you have these chronic illnesses, you have to do a mold test. And if you want to do the right mold test, there's one by mymycolab.com, but that one's $400. It's a lot of money. So what I do instead is I tell people to do these Petri dish tests, and they leave them out for 6 hours. This is the key point, not for 1 hour, for 6 hours. They move them around every hour, and then guess what? They put the top on, they put it in a little case, and at least half the time there's black mold there when they have a chronic health issue. It's either Aspergillus niger or Stachybotrys chartarum. Here's a picture of what both of these look like if they show up on your Petri dish. So in my experience, and with my daughter and working with tons of clients, if you see either of these on your Petri dish, then it's a high probability that what is in the air is actually the main cause of your chronic health issues. I don't care if it's OCD, I don't care if it's anxiety, I don't care whatever it is. If you have black mold in your home, it is a high probability that this is contributing to your health issue. So once again, it's not necessarily about if there's mold there, it's how sensitive you are to it. So you could have one person who has black mold and they're, well, why isn't the other person getting sick in the house? Well, they'd be sick too. And that's not how it works, unfortunately. It's how sensitive you are to the mold, not how much mold is in the air or how much mold toxins are in your body. So this is a key point. Once you become sensitized, like autistic kids, autoimmune patients, chronic illness patients, then the immune system's constantly looking for the mold toxin. And anytime it sees it, guess what? You're triggered, your symptoms come back, you start to explain it as this condition or whatever it is, and in fact, it's just something you're inhaling that's aggravating your immune system. Reach out if you have questions. This is what I do for a living.